I know the event was on Tuesday. So these are the new iPhones that came out along with the new Apple Watch Series 9, Apple Watch Ultra 2, and the only other thing that came out was USB-C AirPods Pro 2. So cool new things. I'm going to be honest. It was a very lackluster event. And you can see here when they will become available, which is next, I believe it's next Friday is when they become available, for actually be in your hands. But I know they've already been on pre-order since Friday. So if you are interested in an iPhone 15 and looking to upgrade, definitely do so. It is USB-C. That is the number one topic that's going to be talked about, along with obviously the first true pink iPhone to go with a pink Apple Watch, and we'll talk about that in a second. But you can see here, still aluminum here with the 15s, but you still have the same sizes of 6.1 and 6.7. You now get Dynamic Island. The chip is now the A16, which if you had a 14 Pro last year, it's the same chip. The new ones get the A17 Pro, which is a step up. Battery life, though, hasn't changed, which is unfortunate. You have the 2 camera versus the 3s. You have this as well, the playback, and then you have USB 3 on the Pros, where USB 2 is going to be on the regular 15s. That is the major changes for the 15. If you guys are wondering, let's say you go with the Plus model, the prices did stay the same. I did mention before that I said the prices would stay the same. I had no doubt that they were going to change pricing. Apple is not in the business of raising any more prices because they have seen when they have done that how much worse their sales are. So I knew for a fact they were not going to do that. That's why you didn't see Thunderbolt on there, which is what a lot of people wanted, and that's why you didn't see the Periscope camera. The reason why you didn't see none of those was because they were not going to increase the price. They had no intentions of increasing the price on any of their models. If they were to add those, that would obviously increase the price pretty heavily. So they weren't going to do that, which is a good thing. I think a little bit in my part, because I think they're still doing a great job of being class leading while also maintaining a good budget for people buying a new phone. Now, these by no means are cheap. These aren't mid-range devices, even though you probably would say spec-wise they're a little bit pretty much of that, but they do have the best chip in the game still, and their cameras are still pretty excellent, and the screen is still great, even though it is 60 hertz. I am getting a little tired of Apple with the 60 hertz. They do need to go ahead and move on and put 120. I do believe in the iPhone 16 they will 100% put 120 hertz on the regular models, and then on the newer models I think they will go up to 144 hertz on the Pro models, but that's my speculation for now. These are the new colors. If you guys weren't wondering, here is the blue. These are very pastel colors. The pink, I think the pink actually looks probably the best out of all of them, I'll be honest. There's the yellow, here's the green, and here is the space gray black version. For the first time ever, there is no white iPhone. This has never happened before in Apple history. So the fact that we are not getting a white iPhone is unbelievable in terms of iPhone, in terms of a regular iPhones. The Pro model, yes, there is a white version, but there is none for the regular model. This will be the first time this has ever happened. I'm pretty satisfied with it. To be honest with you, I don't think that's really too big of a deal. But I do think this is really nice and cool to see Apple doing these different things here on the iPhone 15. Now let's move on to the Pro, because the Pro is probably what a lot of people are on this channel looking for. But if you are looking for a regular model, they are still great. Do not be discouraged. iPhone 15, iPhone 15 Pro Max. Now you do see a $200 difference. That is because you do get 256 gigabytes of storage on the 15 Pro Max now instead of the typical 128. So that's the reason why the price is a little bit more. It's still the same price as if you would have got 256 on the iPhone 14 Pro Max. So like I mentioned, the price did not really jump at all. Here are finally the colors. It is a natural titanium. To me, this is an interesting one, but I don't see this one being the best of them. Then you also have the blue titanium, which I kind of like. Is a little darker. I like that darker tone. It's very much giving me kind of like Pacific blue iPhone Pro 12, iPhone 12 Pro Max. I had that phone. This is very similar to that color. And then you have the white titanium, which I like pretty much, but I think truly honestly my favorite is probably the black titanium, just because it just kind of goes with the theme of it. I don't remember. I've never had a black. I've had this color before on the 8 Plus, but I've never had it since. So I don't know. I really want to look at it. But between me, I will be buying one of these. I did want to mention, just not right now. I kind of have some things I have to figure out. Also, needing to get a better job to do that. But once all that is put together, I will be getting either the blue or the black titanium. I will also do a video on me ordering one so you guys can see how the whole process works and see what you guys would do. Like I mentioned, 256 storage. You do get credit towards it. Apple does a good job of this. This is actually a really, really bad job, honestly, on their part. This is the first time I've ever seen Apple do this. I'm pretty shocked at this, that this would even be a consideration. But yeah, so you can finance it, the iPhone upgrade program. You have to be financed through Citizens One. And this is if you're not going to do it. I believe on my phone they were only going to give me like 600 and some change for it, which is crazy because the iPhone 14 Pro Max is easily still worth about $800, $900. So don't know why they're lowballing you so much. Usually in years past they give you up to 700 to 750 even. So this is really strange that they're not doing it this year. They're lowering the iPhone 14 so much. But if you are interested, make sure to take a look at that. Let's get into the watches because I believe the Apple Watches are actually pretty interesting. I'm actually going to go on the learn more. I have never bought a series watch. I know that probably sounds crazy, but I have never bought one. I've always done the SE models because I don't need much out of my watch other than to check messages, workouts, and notifications. I literally do not use my watch for a single thing else. Yes, it is cool that I could text off or whatever. That's not really, like I said, the biggest thing I care about. Yeah, I'm just a person that doesn't need it per se. But the biggest change is the new chip. It is a lot faster. Siri commands are now done exclusively on the watch. So you does not have to go up to the cloud and then come back down. So it's pretty instant. Everything is faster on here. You do have the new double tap gesture that is only for the Ultra and the Series 9, which is a really cool gesture. It lets you answer phone calls, play music, things like that. Pretty simple stuff. I don't know. It's a good feature, but I don't know if it's really deserving of a breakthrough one in my opinion. It is really cool that you can now do stuff with your HomePod through your watch. That's really nice. The display is 2 times brighter, which is also really nice. Which is what the new that is what the new S9 does. It allows brighter screens as well. 2,000 nits on the S9, and then on the Ultra 2 it is 3,000. Better Find My because that's the U2 chip. Oh, also that is also on the new iPhones as well. So it's a better version of Find My, pretty much. That is it for the Apple Watch Series 9. But if you wanted to look at the new colors, the colors did stay the same from last year, only adding from so you can see here which one you want: the aluminum, stainless steel. I still don't understand why they even offer these options, but you can get it in these 3 finishes. It is a little bit more stronger. That's really why. But mostly everybody always goes for the aluminum style body which they offer pink for the first time. Very light pink, but also midnight as a really nice color. You have starlight. You also have silver, and you also do have the product red that is been on there for a while as well. So really cool that they're offering that. Obviously, you see the two sizes of 41 and 45 millimeters. You can also have a GPS or just GPS plus cellular. Up to you on how you choose. Band wise, you can choose as well. Payment options, things like that. So really interesting to see what you could get for in the Apple Watch. But like I said, no real upgrades to the hardware at any point. It was just a chip update, better brightness. I'm sorry, and the addition of the pink color along with the double gesture. The Ultra Watch 2, everything stayed the same, even the color. Just 3,000 nits of brightness now. That's it. Oh, and the S9 chip, so you do the double gesture, and you also do have, like I said, more brightness and the U2 chip. Other than that, though, nothing else has changed. Once again, pretty lackluster on that end. But if you are interested in wanting a new watch that is available to you, you can see the watch hours here. The typical 18 hours is of normal use, except if you have the Ultra where it is 36, so you don't have to worry about charging it every single day. But that's pretty much it for the Apple event. I was pretty underwhelmed with it. I'm now wondering how much they're going to put into the iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max. I'm wondering how much is going to change there. Oh, I also did want to mention the action button on the iPhone 15 Pros, so you are able to remap that to mute and unmute like you hit the Switch. But you can also do shortcuts, workouts, anything that you like for it to remap to, you're able to. But that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Sorry that it's coming out so late, but there is going to be hopefully some more news, and then we're going to get some more testing and things like that on the iPhone 15. Get what I got to get going on. You guys will see me doing an ordering of the new iPhone 15 Pro Max. So make sure to stay tuned. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, hit notifications. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching my latest video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.